What the Thunder Said, Part 11. So looking at what is that sound high in the air, I was talking about Revelations 14:12, and I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters and as the voice of a great thunder, and I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. Ha 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 ha. Also the first seal of Revelations, and I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard as it were the noise of thunder, one of the four beasts saying, "Come and see." So Eliot cites in his notes Blinks in Chaos, Gazing into Chaos, the last two paragraphs of Hermann Hesse's The Brothers Karamazov essay. And I've previously read something about Dostoevsky being an initiate of the Grand Orient, couldn't find it today, so just leave a pin in that. So Hesse wrote an essay for the Criterion, and Eliot met him in Lugano for some reason. The relevant bit that he quotes, I've actually quoted the sentence before as well. In the soul of Dostoevsky, a certain sickness and sensitiveness to suffering in the bosom of mankind, which is otherwise called hysteria, found at once its means of expression and its barometer. Mankind is now on the point of realising this. Already half Europe, at all events half Eastern Europe, is on the road to chaos in a state of drunken illusion. She is reeling into the abyss, and as she reels, she sings a drunken hymn such as Dmitri Karamazov sang. The insulted citizen laughs that song to scorn, the saint and seer hear it with tears. The reason I quoted the bit before is that link to hysteria and being a prophet, because I think that links with his prose poem Hysteria, also links to the concept of the Last Supper. Drunkenness is also associated with Dionysus, and also like being an initiate, I think even in the Eleusinian Mysteries. And he also mentions the abyss, Nun, which is also possibly Darth in Kabbalah. So then I spent ages trying to find the song that he was referring to about Dmitri Karamazov. So I'm not familiar with the brothers. And I believe it's the Ode to Joy by Schiller, which opens with "Joy, thou beauteous godly lightning," so linked with thunder, daughter of Elysium. In the book, the first line is, "Joy everlasting fostereth the soul of all creation. It is her secret ferment fires the cup of life with flame." So the cup of life there linking to the Grail. So next we have "Murmur of maternal lamentation." There's a lot of M's there. So I thought of the idea of Jesus wept again, but this time as a female, but this links more closely with the Virgin Mary and Our Lady of Sorrows. But I was also thinking about Revelations again. 12.1-2, "And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars, and she, being with child, cried." So maternal lamentation, travailing in birth and pain to be delivered. It could also refer to lamentations. "How deserted lies the city, once so full of people, how like a widow is she. Bitterly she weeps at night, tears are on her cheeks. Among all her lovers there is no one to comfort her." Seems familiar. There's also the word lamb in lamentation. So then we have, "Who are those hooded hordes swarming?" So a hooded horde could be a host or a mob. Swarming is bees. Shall continue.